Okay, I've been here 10 minutes. I've had 2 disturbances. Do you think that I can have 10 minutes with no disturbance? So I'm going to sit like this with my eyes closed. Or should this like this. But it looks like, I might be working on something. So, 2 minutes. I'm going to say 1. No, not 1. I'm going to say 4. When someone comes by. I'm waiting on the bus. I had like a 40-minute wait. Jump off a bridge and die, bitch. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. She talked about she about to give these other people a heart attack as I was examining my body and what part they was applying pressure to. This was keeping my brain from going into a deep relaxation immediately. And it's like they are strangling me at the neck. You only get to see exactly what I mean. You absolutely have to know what this type of torture has been like.
Right, and you just wouldn't scared of him.
4.
So, that one was up right there. So y'all getting paid this Friday coming up? Yeah. Oh man, I got to do some shopping for my brother and pick up the meal.
This is an eyeliner pencil. I don't even have a pen or pencil on me. I normally keep one.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get in a space where I'm trying to be alone, they start right away applying pressure spelling. Well, we about to send this other person over there. We gonna make this other person go there. Such and such got a key. They're talking about these boxes. Look at all these motherfucking boxes. And this is just one side. And the government owns all the identities associated with those that are rented out. So it's nothing for them to be like, well, I'm going over there. And that's the type of stuff they do to me all the motherfucking time. Posted ain't checked their P.O. boxes in 3 months. Will suddenly show up today. Jump off a bridge and die and shut the fuck up. They said don't give her no information. She said she want me to jump off a bridge and die. I don't know who she's posing as, but she ain't got no business posing as nobody that I know. And now this other female is telling that agent telling a group of agents not to give me any information on something. She's seen that girl acting like when nobody able to make her look at this situation like they could put her back where she was. They're talking about the females on Upland Avenue. Because there's 2 that they inverted that they feel like they're solid, or they thought they were solid with it. They never thought, but you know, when they pass it off to a different agent that now owns the identity, you know what I'm saying? They pass it off acting as if they ain't got nothing to worry about, that the changes that they made, you know, ain't nobody gonna. But meanwhile, I recall, and I have proof, and motherfuckers know them. They know they ain't shit. They know they ain't never been shit. Back to these 10 minutes. Starting over. And my other cell phone is dead. They're so fucking stupid. They be having a nerve to look at you like you ain't gonna do nothing about them talking about me. You ain't gonna do nothing about them disrespecting me. You ain't gonna do nothing about them acting like they gonna harm me. You see that I have a disability. That's how these agents will play you. That's devil on devil activity. Don't get involved in that shit. Let them motherfuckers destroy one another. I said that because of the situation that took place before I decided to get off the bus. I'll have to talk about it later. I'm serious about these 10 minutes. Hold on. 4. In case you're wondering, it had been 4 minutes. I'm gonna tell you something real quick, because for days they have been pissing me off when they mention this, talking about she put Jesus in the darkest place. There's something that you need to know. You've heard me say before that Jesus is a lie. That's because he is. You've heard me talk about them talking about the Holy Spirit always returning through its bloodline, my bloodline. Jesus is an entity of Satan, a guy that Satanists have engineered that they feel is irresistible. They feel that he possesses all of the characteristics and traits that a woman in my bloodline would want. They count and bet on him to be able to get us pregnant during the end times. And if you really think that that's ever worked, I don't know what to tell you. You have to know that something violent always took place. There's no way that we were made with these things. I ain't never having kids. What time is it? It's 4. I got about 8 minutes. 10 minutes. There's no way we can know what we know. And ever. So a guy on my arm you will never see. They were betting on lawyers. Thought I would need a lot of them. I vindicated myself. There's someone hanging out right there by the vending machine. 4. They were threatening to put cameras over here. That used to happen a lot in the past. Where I find that space and like sit to myself for a couple minutes. And I'm talking about literally a couple minutes. You see how it goes. They would put up new surveillance. I used to have videos of that stuff, and that's why they were still on my devices. Some of it is online on my Facebook page. The thing about having surveillance is it's not in place so that it can be referenced. It's in place so that when they decide to come and harass you, it's like a psyche thing to get you to think that they have reasonable cause. They'll tell you that they've seen something that they didn't see. I'm talking about come right from outside, like they went somewhere watching you on camera and be like, do you have any business here? Oh, my battery. I gotta save some of this battery. I gotta. Still got a few minutes. I'm gonna go wait outside at the bus stop though. Because they're setting my motherfucking head on fire. I need some air. When all else fails, they use an employee.